Everyone, welcome back. So today we will talk about creating factors in R. So in previous video I talked about how to use R as calculator. So if you haven't watched that video, kindly check that out. So this is in continuation from that previous video. So I have provided a link in the description below. So download the file and open the file by double clicking it. Okay, now so factors in R. So these are the basic building blocks in R. So vectors, they only have one dimension, and these vectors can have cells, and these cells should only contain the same data type. So let me demonstrate that. Okay, so before we go that, the first most commonly used data type is numeric vectors. Okay, so let's assign x as 4. Okay, so we'll run this line by pressing Control Enter, or on a Mac you can press Command Enter. Okay, so we can print it out by just simply stating x. Okay, so now we have the x object that has a value of 4. So this is a single vector. Call it, it is also known as atom or scalar. So this is a single vector. Now let's make it longer. Okay, so y, we will put the value from 1 to 10 into the R. So basically what I have done is 1 colon 10. So R will understand that we will put the value starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10 and assign it into the Y object. So let's run this and print it out. Okay, so run this, Control Enter. Okay, and print it out. Now if you look at the entity environment, we have two objects. The first one, the x, has a value of 4, and y. So if you look at here, int. So if you go here, you can see that y is a type of integer. Okay, so now it's a value of 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 10. So the first one is a single vectors. Now we have a vector of length of 10. Okay, so if you can just want to see the length of this vector, you can type length and put it the argument y. So you can see that we have a length of 10. So let's say that we want to see what is in position number 5. Okay, so here you can see that position 5, we have a value of 5. Okay, so let's index it. So we call it indexing. So how to index it? You put the object name and put square bracket and then put the position number of the element of the cell. So let's say we want 5. Now if we run this, R will give out the fit position. It has a value of 5. Okay, so it is called indexing. Okay, so now there are two ways to use this. Indexing or subsetting, you can print it out or you can replace the value. Okay, so let's replace that fit position with the value something larger than, so let's say 20. Okay, so we will be replacing the value at the fit position with a value of 20. So let's run this and see, print it out y. So you can see clearly that fit position got changed with a value of 20. Okay, so basically this is called indexing or subsetting. Now let's move to the two most commonly used data type. The second one is character. So basically you can create names. Okay, so we can create names, and so we want to create three names, say that James, John, and Smith, and we have to combine these three numbers into and assign it into the names object. So how to do that? We use C. C is a short name for concatenate. Basically it is combining all these three. Okay, so C. Now we have to put whatever value we have into double quotes to indicate that it is the character. Okay, now we have a James, and then we have John's, and we have Smith. Okay, so run this. So you can see that under the environment we have the object names, character value. It has three values. Okay, starting from the position 1 to 3. So the subsetting principle we have learned above, it is applying here. So we can see that we want to print out the name John, so it is in the second position. So we just type names and then we put square bracket and 2. So it will print out the name John. Now coming to logical value. Okay, so logical value. So let's print y again here. So y has the value of 20 at the fifth position. So we want to know that if whether y is less than 20. Okay, so run this. So you can clearly see that at position 1 is 1. It is clearly less than 20. So it is true. So basically there are two possible values in logical factor, true or false. So either it is true or false. So you can see that at the fifth position it is equal to 20. So 20 is not less than 20, so it is false. We can also put this sign into the logical factor. Okay, so logical factor y less than 20. So if you run this, you can see here clearly that we have a logical value 1 to 10. At the fifth position there is a false. Okay, so this is how you create factors in R. So the same as before. So we haven't saved anything yet, so click save, and then you can close RStudio now. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up.